Hello everyone, welcome to World Sesame and Peanut Conference. Today we have Mr. Usman Riaz from AST Enterprises with us. Welcome to the conference, sir.
Thank you so much.
Sir, could you please give a brief introduction about you and about your company?
Okay, my name is Usman Riaz. I'm from Pakistan and I'm working for AST Enterprises in Dubai. We are a company which start working in world trade market since 1998. We initiated our origination from East Africa, which was Tanzania. Then we gradually grow to East to West Africa. So we are almost present everywhere where there is sesame seed, there is cashew, and other commodities. Our head office is in Dubai, and it's a single family-owned company. We are doing annually around 350 to 400,000 tons of multiple commodities.
Okay.
So sesame is our core business. Then it comes to cashew, pulses, some grains, animal feeds, and now we are doing some coffee as well.
So, from how long have you been in the industry, sir?
I started my journey in commodity industry in 2009. I started at a very low level as a logistics coordinator, and then gradually I developed myself. I went to origination. I went to Ethiopia for almost 3 years, which was a real game changer for me and my career. And then I moved back to Dubai in 2013, and since then I'm there. So
Okay.
it's been a long journey for almost 15, 16 years.
How do you think the industry has evolved in the last 15 years?
See, last 15 years is a big change. If we talk about now, the scenario is changing almost every year or
Yeah.
every quarter. So 15 years ago, there was not much of a production in Africa. It was more like China was producing more. They were not importing much. But what happened? Gradually, China started decreasing production and Africa started increasing production. And then
Yeah.
the multiple countries. Before, Nigeria was most famous, I guess. And then now, if you see in Africa, almost every African country is growing sesame. So Nigeria is biggest player.
Yeah.
Then comes Burkina Faso in Chad. That is, I'm talking about West Africa. When it comes to East Africa, Tanzania is the biggest
Yeah.
producer. Sudan, yes, but I think Tanzania, Sudan, Ethiopia combinedly are a very strong force in East Africa.
We have seen that like Tanzania production is growing like every year, right? So what are the expectations for this year, sir?
See, this year, I think production was a bit
Yes,
lesser than last year.
Yeah.
The anticipation was more than 250,000 tons. But I think more or less the crop has come to the similar level, or a little bit lesser. See, if the farmers are making money, and sesame we have seen since COVID, even before COVID, we saw a big decline in 2014 or 15.
Yeah.
But since then, the sesame was always on a higher side, or a kind of a stable market, or a rising market. Since 2024, we have started a decline almost after a decade.
Yeah.
And other commodities, any other commodity we are talking about, they suffer a lot during COVID or post-COVID.
Yeah.
But sesame was the only commodity which even appreciated after COVID. Now suddenly, since last year, we have seen a decline in terms of pricing,
Yeah.
not in terms of production, not in terms of demand. Demand and supply was more or less balanced in 2023. 24, some imbalancement came, and 25. I think right now we are in the most difficult phase of sesame industry as per my experience, since I'm in 15 years into industry.
Yeah.
I have never seen such volatile, such what you call unexpected price fall, lot of oversupply, lot of new players. It can be any origin you talk about. The conventional or traditional players are now, if we were talking about any country, were 20, now they become 100.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are coming because that's the only commodity industry, as I said, in last and since COVID was gradually increasing or was a stable market.
Yeah.
But now I think the volatility has come, and I'm very much bearish for the coming next 6 months or a year because world is oversupplied,
Yeah.
which is my knowledge. I can be wrong.
Yeah.
And on demand side, the countries, China is the biggest buyer, having record port stocks. Japan import is still stable. Korea is a niche market, a very difficult market, but now they got a lot of options. Before for Korea, India was the main player.
Yeah.
Nigeria was the main player. Now Pakistan is there. Now China can export to Korea, or
Yeah.
even we are seeing Brazil is coming a new force to the market.
Yeah.
So very much I feel there is a lot of panic in the market right now.
Yeah. So how do you see the market in the next few years?
See,
What
few
your
years are very
comments?
far. If you ask, if I talk about next 6 months or a year, I'm seeing a very depressed market because of the oversupply. And one thing is good that the sesame prices are now coming lesser. Means if the prices remains around this levels, which is around, I would say, a given example, $1,000 price, we might see some more consumption because the end product prices will come down, which
Yeah.
are really expensive right now. Sesame oil is expensive, paste powder, tahini or anything or hummus, anything which they are making with sesame, they're still very high priced as compared to the last years. Okay, and because those whatever commodity is the finished product is right now, if it remains higher side, consumption will be lower.
Yeah.
If now right now the raw material prices have come down, we might see in 3 months or 6 months the end product price may come down, which I wish and pray. Then we can see more consumption and the balance will come back.
Yeah.
Right now there is no balance in the market.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are seeing China importing 1 million to 1.2 million. Only 3 countries can fulfill the requirement as per the production: Nigeria, Pakistan, Brazil, China itself. Then we are not talking about Burkina, Chad, Togo, Mali. We are not talking about Ethiopia, Sudan. China itself, Myanmar is there. India, okay, it's a different story. It does not impact China, but it does impact international market.
Yeah.
So every year,
consuming
even right now, the production in India itself is lesser,
Yeah.
but still the price is not going up because there is a lot of supply available.
Yeah. From other
So
origins.
there is very much imbalancement right now. I'm very much bearish for next 6 months or even a year. I think we were expecting 2024 to be a difficult year, but 25 is disaster.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing any recovery anywhere soon, at least in next 1 year or two.
That was very informative, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thank
for
you so much.
being
Thank you
with
for
us
having
here.
me. Thank you. Bye bye.